Hello and welcome to our brand new series of Zoo News. This month we have a Christmas special. We're going to be exploring life behind the scenes here at Paradise Wildlife Park, meeting some of your favourite animals and talking to their keepers, along with keeping you up to date with all of our latest arrivals, new events and of course news around the park. So let's get going. Hello, I'm Emma Blackwell, Zoo News presenter. I'm here to fill you in on some of the top news happening here at Paradise Wildlife Park this month. Welcome to your News in Brief. We are pleased to announce a new addition to the rainforest. Dame Jingles, our female sloth, now accompanies our male Mr. Jingles. After she spent some time in quarantine, they were introduced to each other and are now getting along nicely. They are part of the European Endangered Breeding Programme, so fingers crossed we may see some babies in the future. The start of the winter season has brought with it new shows in the Jungle Theatre. Our Creatures in Crisis, Dusk Till Dawn and Teeth, Tongues and Talon show have been received well by the public, and the keeper team are pleased with the animal training progress. Of course, all our animals need lots of time, care and attention here at the park. But why not help out and adopt an animal as a Christmas present for your loved ones? Our reindeer are always a nice festive choice. Finally, those gorgeous red panda cubs have received their names. We have two boys, one named Pabu, meaning puffball in Tibetan, and the other named Sunny, Sun meaning good luck in Tibetan, and Ni meaning always safe and sound in Chinese. Tune in next month for another update on the latest news around the park. Now we're going to be taking a look at one of the most iconic animals for this time of year. With all the hard work they do on Christmas Eve, I am of course talking about our reindeer. Believe it or not, come early September, these guys are one of the most dangerous animals we have here at the park. They stay this way until mid-December whilst in rut, where they physically battle each other for female attention. Reindeer eat a certain type of lichen that grows in subarctic climates. This plant material helps to keep their blood warm so that they can survive the icy winters. Reindeer are the only species of deer where females and males grow antler and shed them annually. They are currently covered in a velvety coating, providing all the blood supply to those growing antler, before they scratch it all off and it looks like this. Reindeer have a ligament in their leg that clicks. It enables them to be able to communicate with each other. It is believed that it is this sound that gives them their name, as it is reminiscent of rainfall. They are one of the only animals that can lay on snow without melting it, due to their thick fur retaining their body heat. This month, by popular demand, we'll be looking at our African lion pride. I'm sure many of our followers are aware of our latest addition to the pride, Zuri, born back in January 2013. Many of you followed her progress as she went through her routine health checks as a tiny cub, and you've watched her grow until she took her first steps outside. Zuri had been developing well, and time came to introduce her formally to Dad Moto. Ever since then, she has had to earn her place in the pride and has definitely stolen many hearts of the public along the way. Ian, as section leader of large carnivores, you've been with Zuri since she was born. How has that been for you? Has there been any ups and downs?
There's been a few. It was the biggest worry is obviously when we try and mix them together. So putting them back with the older sister and Dad was probably the scariest part we've had, but it all went absolutely smoothly and there was no problems, and they've got on great, so it's been nice.
Ah, and obviously we like our animals here at the park to have a natural environment as possible. How do you do that with your pride of lions?
Alright, so the easiest way to kind of do this with the lions is actually the way we feed them. So we're trying to stimulate a natural behaviour from feeding regime. They're built to gorge and starve, so we kind of give them big meals every 2 to 3 days, and then we starve them for a few days, and that helps stimulate this natural behaviour that they'd have in the wild.
Well, like you've said, actually, when I've seen them feed, it seems that Moto's quite dominant. Is that right? And how does that affect the girls in the pride?
He is, yeah. Naturally, in the wild lions, the male lions will come in and eat first. So we actually have to feed him away from the girls, because otherwise he would basically take all their food off them and pile it up, which was something we don't want, because we want the girls to make sure they're eating. And then it would work down with Mom and older sister eating first, and then Zuri would eat last. So she would always pick up the scraps, but we always give them enough food to make sure she's getting everything she needs nutritional wise.
So how is her personality affecting the rest of the pride?
Alright, so she's a little bit of a terror really. She's got a brilliant relationship with Dad, even though Mum and Sister are a little bit more nervous of Moto than she is. She's got absolutely no fear of him whatsoever. So I'm hoping as her bond grows with him, it should help the whole pride bond together a lot better in the future as well.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Ian.
Thank you.
Ever wondered what happens backstage at Paradise? Then you'll love this section of Zoo News. This is CooperCam. Join us next time for a sneak peek backstage at Paradise. With this month being December, we have lots of exciting Christmas events taking place. Santa is with us every weekend in his very own grotto until the 20th of December, when he is then with us every single day until Christmas Eve. On the 14th of December, we have our Christmas Carol service. Join the staff, Reindeer and church band in the Jungle Theatre to sing some family Christmas favourites. That day, we will also be hosting Christmas crafts in the Discovery Centre, along with stalls and the chance to grab a mince pie or a mulled wine. Sadly, that's all from Zoo News for now. As always, we would love to know your thoughts and what animals you would like featured on next month's episode. Don't forget, for all the up-to-date information, check out our Facebook page or Twitter. And of course, if you can't wait until next month, why not have a look at our other videos on our YouTube channel. See you next time.